Greetings, my Rentians. Hope you all are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of Anno 117. Our fleet has expanded a little bit more, and it's awesome. And they don't look like they're all unified at the moment, looking all nice and pretty, so I'm going to have to do that in a second. But before I do that, I want to take a moment to thank our YouTube channel members, Doozy, Crimson Jack, Carl London, Mr. Robert, Fra Nicola, Monsieur Major, Mario, Lollibus, Novalin, Germanium, Faisal, Adam, Zardos, Shadow, Vel, Daniel, Deshawn, Rory, and Lawrence. Thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel in an additional way. If you are curious and want to do the same, I'd be very appreciative of it. You know, all of it goes towards continuing to grow this channel, make it a full-time gig, 100% up to you. Do also know that there's social medias that you can get involved in. There's Discord, there's Twitch that I'm very active on there too. Trying to get as active as possible, rather, because I still have the 9 to 5. So if you want to head on over there, the schedule for Twitch streams are on the Discord. Sorry for sounding like a broken record yet again. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, game. First of all of you just, like, converge. Converge and look nice, okay? And Kaiso's over here doing whatever the hell he's doing. What we need to do is we need to continue building this fleet, and it needs to be even more formidable. But the problem is that when we do that, our finances definitely go down. Because it's not only just building up the fleet that we have to do, we also need to build up the army yet again, or specifically the First Legion. Which the First Legion is currently encamped over here in Arcadia if we can find them. They're right over here for the most part. We do need more legionaries, and now that we have access to gladiators, we also want to get some of them. And taking a look-see at Zara's Islands, I did find another one that is very, very intriguing, being this one. I think the way you pronounce it is Fecendum, and if not, I'll just say, well, dumb. I'm not going to say it that way. This island is, in fact, very, very powerful for the sheer fact that it has 3 different deposits of stuff. The only problem is that it only has 2 mountain slots. So if I had to extract anything from here, it would be the minerals. Minerals would be fantastic. Same goes for over here, but on comp, I'm thinking about making this an island devoted to Mercury Lugos because we do have gold ore here, and maybe these 3 deposits in the mountain over there would be beneficial to extract more gold from because, you know, more gold, more happy. This one in the far back is pretty good when it comes to the snail population, and marble, I suppose. I mean, there's 3 mine slots for that one, so we can extract a bunch of marble out from here. Don't think I'm going to be using the olive fertility and resin too much over here. And then, did we go over this one? Yeah, that was that one. This one also does have minerals and iron, so both of those mine slots are definitely going to be ours. At any rate, we are going to be going to war relatively soon, and that's what we really need to focus on. Damn, that looks sick. The other thing is, with Imperiumopolis, we need to continue shoring up our defenses, and the problem with this is that, you know, number one, we have BS like that happening constantly, and the second one is that we're trying to restructure this whole back end as much as we possibly can. I'm just curious right now, how much of that sand are we using? Where is it exactly? It's right here. Where are you going towards? Oh, it might be the fine glass, is it not? Okay, well, if it's the fine glass, that kind of needs to stay. You can go away, you can go away. A lot of these things need to change, just in their general positions.
I enjoy a touch of work now and then.
I'm very glad you do, madam. Great. Okay, we don't have a lot of gold even coming in. I mean, jewelry-wise, we're up to 20, but we are going down more and more. Why is it? Why are we at -1? Really?
Something's happened to me parasites.
That reminds me of a scene from The Hobbit. Remember when they are trapped by those trolls? Hey, you can go a decent way in there, can't you? Cool. Nice. Okay, we have one warehouse over here. I think I kind of want to converge a lot of these buildings down here because they're no longer necessary up there per se. Let me move the warehouse over to here. I'm going to move this one here, and this guy hopefully right there. Okay, perfect. We have 2 of the goldsmiths, which those maybe potentially can go like one here and one here. Okay. I'm just going to build a little road for that one. Fish gutter. Where can... Well, fish gutter, I guess you have to be somewhat over there, right? I guess you can go there. What are these ones? These ones are for fine glass. Okay, so if I fix up this road, I can put the fine... At least one of them right in here. And I think I'm gonna have a different island devoted to just the fine glass production. Because, quite frankly, I'm starting to get a little ticked off with it. And I don't necessarily want to have it on Imperionopolis much further, so... Gonna keep moving all these guys over. You can go there. We do need... No, we don't need the Vigiles here anymore. Not those. But we have to move this soap maker. We'll put the soap maker there. We have fire safety over here. Great. We can get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. Okay. This is where we're going to start working now that we have the room. We're going to start planning on the defenses of the back end over here. We do have an okay-ish amount of concrete, but do remember, we are making a decent amount on Atlantis anyway. Thing is, though, I'm going to increase its efficiency. We're going to need another mountain slot to pull from. Where can we find that, though? And along with that, this stuff needs to go. I'm not going to be dealing with flax over here, seeing as how we have Novi that's working for us as much as they possibly can. I think there was a mine slot over here. Hold on. There's that one. There is that one. I was planning on doing something with it, though. There's that. Oh, what are you?
Is it too little demand, perhaps?
Wait a minute. I have two of them active? What do you want, Ben?
Your judiciousness.
Sacrifice to the gods. Okay, Roman priests of Imperium Colonia are concerned by your lack of piety. Yeah, well, guess what? I don't have enough lords over there, nobles, whatever the hell you want to call them, so I can build a freaking temple. Otherwise, I would be pious enough. Anyway, rant aside. For example, set for your people. Okay, whatever. They call upon you to organize sacrifice. Okay, and it requires an attendance of all residents. Okay, sacrifice to Mars, sacrifice to Neptune, which, yeah, I mean, I would. I really definitely do like Neptune. Sacrifice to Juno, sacrifice to the Emperor's Newman, which, like, I'm gonna do that for him? Bullcrap. Refuse their request. I'm gonna sacrifice to Mars. Even though he does like it a little bit, whatever.
Bold step, Ere.
Talk, Calidus, I dare you. Say something. Say anything. Nothing? Good. That's what I thought. Okay, where do we have our sand mines? The sand mines are up here. We will need to build at least 2 more or 1 more? When will we be 45? Yeah, we'll get 1 more, plop it down right over here, and we are going to get 2 more of the concrete makers built up right now. Okay, are we... I guess we're going to have to do it the hard way. And by the hard way, I mean, like, literally me having to physically put it down. Oh, that's why. That spot is just not happy. Okay, okay. Well... You can go there, then. And I do promise to have a first-person point of view or walkthrough of our settlements in due time. I just have to really prepare for this oncoming battle, pretty much. All right, where am I going to put the barracks? Because that's a little interesting spot. This is also an interesting one. They're all blueprints, so it can be adjusted. That's a bakery, is it not? Yeah. Bakery, I'm going to get rid of these homes. How big is that thing? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just kind of want to yoink this and bring it further down to here. It's going to increase our prestige, which is nice. Well, it'll be better to put it into the town, I guess. But if I were to put it here... In fact, that could work, because I'd be removing all of the homes from this little spot. So the only issue would be the roads themselves? Yeah. Okay, hold up. Get rid of that. Get rid of this road. And then we are going to go back over there. I'm going to see if I can... Yoink. Nope. Wait. Yoink. There we go. Oh, there's one little bit of road left. There we go. Perfect. So now we have that over in here. I'm still, like, a little shocked about this. we are going to need a bunch of the Liberty workforce. I will say that, though. And that's where we'll return back to Atlantis to get that all sorted. And, you know, obviously going to the other new territorial holdings of ours to acquire. Can I put this in a better spot? Not really. Well, I have 140 tons of the concrete over here, but I kind of need to get some over here. Where's my flagship? What are you doing? Oh, wait, you're already over here. Where's the disease? Okay, well, you know what's really great? There's a medicus right over here, and now that I built a road, it'll be able to just turn around because they're already on duty and go straight to this charcoal burner. Cool. No.
Glimpse Aurora's rosy hope.
There's no way you're sick, right? There's no way you're sick. Oh my god. Unreal. I legitimately rolled my eyes. Okay. Give me all the concrete. Sure, why not? I have to rebuild our arms production on Imperianopolis too. Okay, what's our devotion to Mars here anyway? 12,577, which is insane. So morale is incredible, the workforce need is incredible, and the upkeep cost is ridiculous. So what I think I'm going to be doing is once we have our military complex set, I'm going to disband all of our troops for the most part, and then retrain them with these buffs. Because, like, if we would look at the Herculeans over here, first of all, I didn't even recruit this unit. I got it later. But I can get better buffs than that. I can get a lot better buffs, because now that's a global buff, right? Okay, so that one was recruited on, or in the castrum. So, yeah. What this legionary unit is 8 attack and 17 defense. Jesus. What was the norm? Are you on fire? Okay, well, at least we have a fire station right there, right? Okay, great. What was the norm? Wait. I'm gonna go check. Not you. You. 14 defense. So 8 attack, 14... Or, I'm sorry, 7 offense, 14 defense. So they are +1 on the attack, and that... Wow. Okay, so maybe it may not be a bad idea to be a little bit more on the defensive side of things. Truth be told. Okay. Now then. Until we bring over that ship, which is almost here, here is what we need to do. We can't remove this glass smelter for the time being. We will have to kind of build around this. This mountain slot, it is legitimately doing nothing for me. So what I will eventually do with this is create an aqueduct over to here. And we already do have this in this campus, and I'm guessing there's gonna be like more, you know, cavalry related units coming later on. I'm not sure. I would imagine so, considering how we would be going to Egypt at some point. You get better chariots and cavalry from over in that side. Hey, give me some cataphracts. They don't come from that specific one, unless we're dealing with Ptolemaic Egypt, which I guess. But at this point in the history of the Roman Empire, that reign is over. At any rate, they might have kept a thing or two. Just give me cataphracts. That's essentially what I'm saying. I'm trying to sell you all and letting me have cataphracts. Yeah, you go all the way back there, because I feel like I'm going to need more stuff. And we will need to build up a barracks. The Legionary Barracks building. I do also need open ground. And the reason why is when we are actually under attack, we will need to constantly cycle out units that are either... Like, let's say, for example, he does land in the main harbor area or in the outskirts around here somewhere. Doesn't matter. If some of our units are damaged, they need to run all the way back here, heal up, and then the guys that are over here in reserve will have to come forward. So essentially, I'm going to rely on a reserve system. That is the plan. And if I do it right, then number one, we will be free from the tyranny of this absolute moron. And number two, we will be able to keep our force intact in the event that, you know, that somebody else wants to have a go with us. I don't like where that's going to be. This is the most important ground. So yeah, you can come over here. Totally forgot that the Siege Works is going to give us some additional research points. So you're +1 pop and +2 belief. That's kind of crazy, but it's not something I care about immediately. Okay, and then the gates and such, I'm just going to go ahead and start building this from now. We need to have at least 3 tiers over on the side because this is technically our weak point. So we'll put one there. We're going to put one over here. And let's go ahead and build up the wall right now. Okay, can we, like, keep the door open, please? I don't want to constantly hear that. Wah, wah, wah. Or are you guys just testing to make sure that it works? One of the two, just stop. When I'm here, at least just stop. Okay, I don't like that can work. Yeah, go to there. It's a waste, but whatever. I like it. Don't necessarily have to do over here because if they try to get through, they'll just fall off the cliffside. At least that's the hope. Then we need to put down some of the towers. But in this particular situation, like the stone ballista towers will focus more on having plebeians, whilst the stone archer towers are going to focus more so on having the liberty. We can downgrade some of our people in order to make this possible. Because, like, look at the coverage zone. We essentially want this to be a kill box. And if he does land here, he's a bigger idiot than I give him credit for. Okay, you go here. Can I put another one over here? Maybe? I can push one further back, maybe. Wait. I do need this to work. Nope, bad. I swear, you're opening that damn door again. I'm telling you to stop. Just cease. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. Okay, cool. This one will go here. I like this. That's the second one. Let's go down to the settlement and downgrade some of the more plebeians into the Liberty again. Go and downgrade these guys specifically. Yeah. Okay, game. All right, thank you. Ooh, that was nerve-wracking. It's always nerve-wracking when it kind of just like freezes out on you. I don't know if I like where we have the siege works currently because that is, it's in a spot that I can utilize for. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're gonna have to go here then. It still is enough open ground for our troops, so that's okay. We'll move the Medicus over here. Okay, another ballista tower. We'll keep this one a little bit further into the middle. So we'll have a row of ballista towers, and then we'll also have rows of archer towers in the second tier, which is going to come. Once those buildings are gone, then it'll be a lot easier to explain. But for now, I mean, these guys are going to rain death upon anybody that comes through this side. It's a crazy good plan. Because if they land here, they will deal with the first initial attack, which there's going to be some towers and such in the water, which we do have. Whoa! That is a lot larger than what oh, yeah, because we got the tech. Yeah, but for some reason, I can't do that in the harbor, can I? Yeah, there you go. I can only go to, like, right there. Which, it's not a bad idea to have additional defenses over here in the Bay of Rantius as well. So we'll have to do that. Okie dokie. And obviously, because we want this absolute idiot to be completely scared of us and his troops, we need to put down some of our banners. Banner. Banner. Excellent. 2 more. Banner. Banner. Nice. I wonder if the banners can be attacked. Now I'm a little bit curious. Anyway. Maybe I should start bringing over our First Legion here. I'm going to do something. I kind of... Wait. One knowledge population. Splendor. How can I increase that? Is there a way I can increase that? I mean, this is currently going on. Trade revenue. Okay, so it's not... Repeating games increases the reward level. Oh! Okay. Alrighty then. I like that. I like that a lot. This is a pure military installation, my lords. We are going to need some more catapults for certain. I am just going to tactically avoid getting Praetorian Cav. I just don't like it. I think we will need some cavalry, though. Some of the equites are unlikely going to be coming in handy. Okay, whatever. Where's the... Where am I? I'm lost. Good lord. Okay. Do we have enough room to build this? I kind of feel like I should put it into planning mode, huh? And I don't have... Oh, yeah, that's pretty substantial. If anything, I'll put it, like, right in the front there. So we will have some horses that'll come out. But we do have horses... Or a horse breeder here, don't we? I think we do. I'm pretty sure we do. Well, we have 2 of them.
A cornucopia would not run out of space.
And you do have the silo. Okay. Well, that's pretty good altogether. Let me see what else we can do right now. It's kind of looking very barren, but what I would like to try is to bring some of those troops over, at least the ones that, you know, I don't have the list pulled up. I'm going to recruit a couple troops, in fact. Let's get some gladiators. We only get 1? Oh, because I don't have a lot of weapons here. I think there's plenty of weapons in the castrum, no? There should be. If not, then I need to bring over the iron over there. Okay, so we have armor. I don't know why it's being bought anymore. There's bound to be weapons. Okay, so weapons and armor both in the castrum. I need you to come down here and get it. There's not a lot of a population over here, but there's a decent amount of the equites that we can pull from in the event that we want to beef up our cavalry force. Which I don't know if the cavalry will be useful in a city battle for the most part. I'm planning on being like ridiculously on the defensive, really. What are we missing out on for you? What is that?
Checked again. It's still empty.
Aren't you bringing over sheep?
Waiting.
Yeah, that's bread and such, but didn't I have a sheep route coming? Where's this? Okay, so they're just going... They're running out of it that much? That's no good. Where even is that? Hold on. What do you want, Ben? Sure. Love prestige. Do it. Let me see where that ship is. It might be coming soon. There it is. Not a smuggler, too. It takes a while. It definitely takes a while. Are you guys good with the brooches, or do we need to make some more? I have a feeling we're going to need some more. It should be in their fashion needs, no? What the hell? Oh, yeah. No, they're good with the brooches. Somehow, some way. How much do we have in here left? Because it'll be like, what, 7 minutes until that thing arrives? There's some chariot. Yeah, somehow that's working. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. You love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, I want to see if I can, like, fit one of the gladiator units in here, at least to have maybe 2 encamped. That would be fantastic. That would be absolutely fantastic. Not to mention, you know, we definitely need to attack Zara relatively quickly, because look at where her entire force is. She's just big chilling right over here. I'm going to take out both of those artillery pieces immediately. Her archers, I don't give a damn about. I can just spin some cavalry around and immediately flank them. But I have to admit, she does have a cool looking settlement over here, and it will be a bummer to deal, you know, the death blow to it, but whatever. What do you even want? Fine glass?
Population growth should equal that of yeast in a fresh jar of beer.
Okay, we should probably look towards getting some specialists too. Yeah, yeah. Where are you? You're over here. Go to Diana's Harbor real quick. I want to figure out how much we have going on here. And we need to start transferring over the
Let me show you
wool
the premises.
or the cloth over here. Are we doing that? I think we are. Have we started up that whole thing? Cloth, not to my knowledge. Oh, no, we have. Great. So you're already bringing that stuff over for them. Nice. So for anybody who's fought the false emperor, how many ships does he bring forth? Because I need to really make sure that our fleet is going to be like, ridiculously powerful. If we need to increase it, we definitely will. And I feel like I just want to anyway. Some of these ships need to just have archer towers like this one. Some of them need to have, like, the onagers on the front and the archers. I don't have a lot of scorpions, which is kind of preferable for me. I don't like them. Like this one. And then working on Atlantis is going to be kind of important too, because we're going to get a bunch more of the Liberty, right? What are you guys missing?
Someday, I'll be a famous seafarer, and they'll paint me with me hat.
So they have plenty of stuff in here, except for bread. Bread is on the lower side of things. Let me go ahead and make another bakery somewhere, because I know I did delete one. Is there a warehouse around here? Yeah, there is. -7 on the workforce is not good. Get rid of all that. And I'm gonna build this. Not in planning mode. I do want you to legitimately build it. What are we listening out on? Who's sick again? Something's happened, because, I mean, they shouldn't be at -21.
We're both very small fish.
Yeah, great. Let me see right over here. Atlantean routes. We're bringing in forage, the hemp, and we're also bringing in the sandals. So a little bit of everything is doing just fine. What can we do over here? What do they need? I think we just need to build more, right? We just need to build more housing. And I think the best place to do it would be right over here in a spot that I was already planning on building more houses. Let's see how much we can do. And yes, I do need to build sanctuaries. I do know that for certain. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Sanctuary... No, that's a Grammaticus. I need a sanctuary building, because there's a bunch of people in here that would benefit from it. +1 happiness and devotion. Maybe we put it, like, right in here. Yeah. And those are plebeians, too, so I'm going to have to move the plebeians over to this side. 3 and 4, and then I'll have the Liberty as well. Can't put that there. Okay, understood. You go there, you go here, and you go here. All right. Pull a road in between. I think we have a parade that's going through here, or it went up this road in front of everyone's banners, down this road, and now it's going in front of the new Sanctuary of Neptune. I think that's pretty cool. What are we at now? Oh, we're getting so close to that. Really sick. All right, did you arrive at her harbor? All right.
I've got some things in the back that will make you gulp.
Okay. I need military. There we go. And then, hey, can you reroll? Oh, I have to be his favorite to get... Whatever. Just reroll. Okay. Towers in range. Plus 25% attack, range offense +2. Not bad. Ship repair speed. That is a... for repair cranes. Okay, simultaneous repairs and hit points. That's... both of those are fantastic. So we're going to acquire both.
Let me tally that up for you.
Okay, she's finance, don't care. Health, income. Okay, H reroll again. Okay, catapult attack range. Scorpion attack range is not bad either. Trade prices. I kind of want blue plus. Oh, hello. Who are you? Affects the ship's scorpion attack range and attack speed, hit points, and self-repair. Holy crap. Welcome aboard. I'm going on the spending spree right now. Unfavorable wind impact.
It's a deal.
Yeah, this is a little bit of extortion, lady. What is this one? Economy workforce need. Run by Equite workforce instead of Libertas. For which one? For the snailery, the sheep farm, pig farm in Latium in range? No way. It's good, but I just need military stuff. Seafaring. All right, hit points and self-repair speed. One more reroll. This is how I get into the swing of things. What do you do? Hunting cabins and fisheries in range. No, don't care. Economy. City watches in Latium range. Okay, the plebeian workforce inside Liberty. Don't care. Hello. Hello. Nice, we got 2. Okay. Military. Ranged offense and it hit points by 35%. I think I already have him somewhere. Pretty sure I do. Who are you? Flavius? Resonances and range prestige from cloaks if supplied. Well, we don't have those, but you know the man does love cloaks when he's wearing one. So if he's wearing one, he's professing he's good. Whoa, hello! Magnus Pompeius Magnus? Okay. Yeah. Hey, welcome aboard.
See? I can be a merchant.
Sure. Whatever you say. We're taking all these guys back home. See, look at how many people are, like, completely against the False Emperor already. And they're so willing, for a small fee of 500,000, to join up with us.
Who's next?
Alright, what's your attack? Holy crap. 11 attack, 11 defense. These guys are gonna demolish everything. We're legitimately causing a Spartacus-type rebellion around here. Alright, encamp you guys. That ship should have arrived at the castrum by now.
What could you possibly require?
You can take all the weapons and a majority of the armor sets, because I don't necessarily need those. I can also go and get some from Atlantis, but the plan is to grab them from here primarily. Okay, we are going to expand upon the whole togas situation a little bit more, because I have these guys here, and I don't need them anymore. So, you guys go away. You guys go away. Now that's a lot more open ground. I'm pretty sure I have maybe 1 or 2 more of this. If not, it was only those 2. Okay, so the loom weavery, we're going to need a couple of these because I want to make sure I'm providing them as much as possible. Real question is, where do you put them? In this particular case, like, I do want them to be in a good spot that's going to provide a good return for us, but if I can't find one, then it is what it is. Maybe we could put a loom weavery right here. Get rid of these 2 plebeian houses, because that's getting a decent coverage zone. Yeah. Okay, loom weavery. And it looks very pretty, being right here, too. Put all of that. How many do we need, I guess, is a better question when it comes down to togas. So that brought it up. Right. We'll need at least 1 more, I would imagine. How slow are you? No, we genuinely just need 1 more. And then it'll balance out. And then... Really? Really?
Let's cut the bureaucracy. Get this done for me.
Burn in hell. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna do anything for you anymore.
What were you thinking?
Many things. You'll find out soon. You will find out soon, loser. Not the Weaver. I need this. Where's another good spot? I wish I could put one up here. Oh, there is one up there already. Okay. Maybe I can put a loom weavery right here. I prefer to get rid of plebeians, though. You know, this is not a bad spot either. I already have one over there. Yeah, see, I've already thought about where the best spots are, and I just happen to come across them randomly. Yeah, I think, I'm gonna put the thing right here. In fact, it looks relatively nice. Oh, we need to put a couple officers of the packs over back there. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And that should be all she wrote with regards to the toga situation. Alright, so military, captain. Great. The more captains we have in these ships, the more powerful they'll become. Okay, which one is which? What do you do again? Okay, so you are for Scorpions and Scorpion attack speed. So that means we need a ship that already has those. And I see one over here. I also see one over here that have Scorpions on them. And these are the ones that I built in order to get the... Well, you already have a person there. Workforce need... Okay. You are going to be the lucky ship to grab that one dude. Okay. And then the other one deals with the ship catapults. Okay. And that can be for you. Nice. We spent a lot of money in order to get those guys, so it better be worth it in the end. It better be worth it. Where'd that other ship go? We're still coming back with it? I think it's on its way with the goods. Should be at the front here. Oh yeah, you're coming. I absolutely just love watching these things. I sometimes think about how life was back then, you know? How would their people think about us now? What would they think about? Would we be advanced in comparison to them? Would they want to learn from us? Would they care? Would they look it down upon us? I don't know. These are all really interesting questions. Okay, catapults. Okay, no, this one's for Scorpions. Nice. All right. And you can get the guy for...
Together we'll rule the waves.
You're damn right. And that's also another achievement, by the way. If you get enough ship captains into your ships, that's really fantastic. And I want the best in there. What do you do? Medicus in range. Vigilance in range. That's prestige. Okay, this is for forest camps. Don't care. Fire safety. Don't care. It'll buff. Ruins are being rebuilt where? Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? Just stop. I'm constantly getting that pop-up of freaking ruins in range or ruins being rebuilt, etc., etc. We're gonna need a bunch. How many... Where's the acolyte? I'm not gonna search for it.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Oh my god! That's the effective range of the catapult? That's not even funny. Where's this one?
Waiting.
That's like... Whoa, okay. That's pretty sick. We should have the ships that have captains be over here, though. This one also did have a captain.
We stand waiting.
No, no, no. There's one more that does, unless it's just the flagship. Yeah, okay, it's just a flagship. Yeah, we need to spend money in order to get a decent number of these. There might be some other specialists at wherever in order to maximize their efficiency, etc. And then we will also recruit slingers. We definitely do need some slingers. Where is that damn ship? I need you here faster.
We stand waiting.
There are many moments in, you know, world history that I would want to go back and see what happened or how people lived, and one of them is definitely the era of the early imperial era of the Roman Empire. Very, very, very interesting to me.
As do we.
Late Republic is as well. I've watched a lot of documentaries and such. I'm always very fascinated. And that's how you should be. You should always be curious to learn more. Never just close your eyes to all these things. I mean, this is what the world experienced. Okay, another gladiator unit coming out. Can't recruit another one because of the workforce requirement. Where can I get an additional workforce for them? Hey. Oh, because they're encamped. That's why.
To glory.
Workforce. I wish it would also tell you, this is another cool idea just for the future or for modders if you all want. You should be able to see how much of a population you have on these islands simply by looking at this particular screen. Like for I don't know, say Atlantis, for example, it should tell you, like, how many plebeians, how many liberty you have. A little drop-down menu. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm throwing that idea out there, too. How many do we have here? 54? Yeah, go for Atlantis, I guess. Because that'll help out. Want to try to get as many of these gladiators as possible. What?
Lannister.
Let's put this one here. And then the archers, what do you pull from? Again, Liberty. Same with that, Liberty. There's so many come from the Liberty, it's insane. And then I guess we will get 2 legionaries. That'll pull from our plebeians quite a bit. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They're not really working on anything too substantial right now. And if I need to downgrade some more of the equites in order to fulfill the needs, I definitely will. Because 495 is a lot. It is a lot. I have to rebuild the first legion anyway, so this is all part of the plan. Okay, going back over to Atlantis, I feel like we need to continue building... Why am I...
Fish is the salt of the sea.
I was about to say, where the hell... That's no Shrine of Neptune. I clicked on a house. Have that there. Oh, right. I do need to bring over some tiles. That's quite important. Go to there. Connect up to there. And we do need, like, another sanctuary or something over here. Where's my flagship?
What could you possibly require?
You to get into position. I feel like I want to get rid of most of my lavender growers, too. That's increasing the happiness, but these guys not necessarily need them anymore. I'd rather just build more houses at this point.
We stand waiting.
Okay. Not you. Bring as many tiles as you can, because I don't really want to run out or have to constantly go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Let's go here. Let me put stuff, like, right there. I don't know. Put 2 houses there, I suppose. Then you can connect it up with a road. It'll look nice once you have it all beautified, of course. That needs to be an aqueduct source. And it'll run down in this direction. That's why I didn't want to turn it into a mine. Yeah.
Fancy me in a tunic. I mean, who'd fancy me without?
Oh, I see. So that's just not reaching it? Understood. Let me bring the houses up to here. So that's going to be another block right there. That can be another block. Some roads around it. Here. Do that and do that. I didn't like that additional house sticking out right there. Okay, low health in Atlantis could lead to a major... Okay, alright. Whatever, man. Yeah. We're gonna get rid of this weird-looking road here. That way we can put down the cistern. Right about here, because, I mean, we do have that other one there, but I don't know if I can... I might run that down in this direction. And this is another expansion zone. It'll make sense when I eventually have it all on paper. Blueprinted up like this to make it look all nice and pretty. There we go. Unless you can run that straight through. I could have, but now that market's the problem. If I pull the market over to the other side, then I can't use that for other stuff over here, maybe, then. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. Didn't need to get rid of that one, but whatever. Rid of all that. Okay, we have 204 Liberty. So a lot of the Liberty must come from Atlantis at this point. And I think I'm okay with that happening. Put those there. This road is just so bad. So bad. Link that up. This can now be linked up like so. Oh, that's a lot better. Holy crap.
What could you possibly require?
Can you get closer? Really? You... Okay. I held it back. I held it back. I held it back. There. That's character growth.
Through the waves.
Okay, where are we going to put the sanctuary here, though? Because that's one thing that I forgot to put down. Sanctuary can go right about here, perhaps. Yeah, because Neptune's still looking out towards the water, correct? I mean, there is a mountain in the way, but it's still better over here. Keep increasing the devotion to Neptune. Okay, we might run into a problem with this spot, though. Where was that cistern? The cistern should be, like, right about here, I would imagine. Yeah, that's where we want it. This should go one further forward. This is a problem. Hold. One further forward there, and then you can go back down to there. Right? Let me see. Yes. So that'll connect up there, and then this will connect up here. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. In fact, looks a lot nicer than what I was thinking about. Amphitheater is locked behind what condition? The fact the other one's working? Okay. If we need to expand this a little bit more too, I suppose we can take it from this route. Because there's plenty of water in it. I don't want to waste out on resources. You can go to there. Don't like this road now, so I'm going to have to fix this. You move that over. Wait, sorry. There we go. Loop around it to there. I saw that happen in real time. And it's right around a custodian. You know what? Enjoy. Enjoy dealing with that BS completely. Have fun. Okay, 168 on the Libertas is fantastic. Did we get another unit out? Or is it still working? We're about to get another gladiator unit. We're going to swap it immediately over to Atlantis. A lot of our forces can come from Atlantis as well. Arcadia can help us out later on. We just need to build up the amphitheater too. This is just all hell. Okay. And I'm going to name these the same ones that you guys want. Okie dokie. You're going to go there. It's good to know that I can fit these guys here too. Alrighty. We have the 2 legionaries.
Lannister.
Okay, go to Atlantis. I think I swapped it in time. Did I? Yep, I swapped it in time. I guess I could have kind of looked up, right? Yeah, that's another one. I feel like I do want to have... Where's my siege works? I do need to have another one of these, which is going to require us to have more plebeians. Let's wait until we have those 2 additional legionaries come out, and then we'll get that all sorted. Yeah, because the morale boost on these guys is crazy good. I don't think I can get it up to 25,000 here, though. It just does not seem possible. I don't have enough room. Unless I build another temple. Wait. Building another temple. I think I was planning on doing that anyway. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Problem, though. Where in the F am I going to put it? That's the worst part. I think, if anything, it'll be here. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of road restructuring, but that is going to... Yeah. I'm going to have to do this now. I have to do this, like, right now. Get rid of all of this. Get rid of that. Sorry, we have to do this. Mars demands it. I think that might be enough room. No, damn it. That entire road needs to go too? Not the... Well, okay. The one in the back, yes. But this needs to go. Okay. Go. Shoo. Didn't need to get the whole thing, but whatever. Little piece there. Go away. That little piece, go away. Can we run the road right behind it? Is that possible? You are connected. What do you mean? Some dude's wheezing over there. Okay. I think I might have enough room for another temple. I think it's good now. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Boom. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. So wait, now that I have, I'm gonna ask this question. Now that I have devotion for Mars on Imperiumopolis again, does that mean I can go change all the building skins to the Cyrus skin again? It makes sense. Hey, listen, Theo broached it for the castrum over here, okay? I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense now. But I'm gonna ask every single one of you. Okay, connect up back here. We're going to move you, hopefully, somewhere around here that you can still work. If not, I'll have to move it entirely. Hold. Get rid of that. You can go here now. That's this mosaic piece. Yeah, just put that in for now. Okay, so we have another temple set up right there. Where can we get another one? I would imagine right over there. It might potentially work to our advantage. Yeah, see that? That's fantastic. The first thing to see as they come in is that we're devoted to Mars. You really want to piss us off? Go for it. Be our guest. This is not a bad spot for another temple. It's also one of the main roads. It is the main road into this side. This house needs to go, because that's going to act as our new road into this location. There we go. Okay. And then all these guys need to be destroyed. Which sucks, because that's my only warehouse in this side, isn't it? What's really taking advantage of it? I know that there's a bakery here. Is the only thing that's taken... Okay, wait, hold on. There's a felter over here as well. We can put the felter by the frickin' the soldier encampment, along with the bread. Who gives a damn? Go away, go away. I hate to do this, but now Mars demands it. Get rid of the poop shack. Get rid of this. You should be able to make it all the way up there. Great. That's fantastic. Get rid of all this. Get rid of my beautification over here. Holy crap. It's gonna be sick. And I knew I wasn't able to keep a freaking hedge wall going for too long. I can still have the road go around it. That works. Yeah. Another temple here, please. Holy population size. That's what's up. Yeah, it looks a lot better over here now. So we built 2 additional temples over around here. You do not have a warehouse in range, which means you can go away. Can you? I have enough of the Liberty now. I guess I can get rid of some of them in favor of having a warehouse. Yeah, I'll do that. I do like this area. I don't want it fully destroyed just because I need to overinflate my population. You know what I mean? That's pretty sick, though. It's kind of being hidden by the aqueduct, but I guess I can be fine with it. But yes, we can have the felter be over here as well. And we have a warehouse over down there, so let me just go ahead and build it. This kind of looks good. Not gonna lie. Does look good over there. Can I have my legionary unit yet? It's gonna be completely loaded with them over here. It's gonna be sick. I have gone through a lot of our money, so that's not good. We're gonna have to make some more. Make some more money. Where was I? I was over here. It's like that song that Agador Spartacus sings in the birdcage. I work hard for the money. You can connect up there. It's just gonna be like outskirts, I guess. Maybe we're good enough on the wall section. I did think about this still. Alright. That's still going. You should still be fine. I think I would save on maintenance costs and not pave the roads. Link that up there. How are we doing on the services for everyone here? I know we're getting some imports, so that's okay. I mean, fish is still good. Tunics are fine-ish. I do feel like I want to relieve the pressure off of Arcadia with regards to the hemp, though, and process the hemp here myself. And that's why I still have that warehouse back there, because I think in that spot, that's where I'm going to put it. Okay, 1 legionary unit is ready to go.
Karate was adita.
9 attacks, 17 defense is gnarly. Okay, workforce. It can stay from here, I guess. Hey, what? Really? Okay, well, you can go there. Enjoy your encampment. Okay, yeah. Then the slingers are definitely in the works. Let's put 2 in the queue. And then I do want another catapult unit, so you can go there. Maybe we should have 4. I think we should have 4 in total of those. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the scorpions. I am not. I don't know why. I just am not. We have our cavalry, and I think they should be fine, because even when our settlement's attacked, we do have Praetorian cavalry here. So that can work. But imagine if Imperianopolis has a violent uprising. We have a legitimate garrison on here now. So we can deploy it whenever we so please. What do you want, Ben?
Await your instruction.
Sure. Give him money. Culinarian, cool.
This sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
Okay, happiness is no good. What? Happiness and health. Oh, boy. That'll reduce it down. Hell yeah. These guys over here, as we continue to expand over into this side, we should definitely put down other Custodia. But we have this one here, and when we eventually pave the roads, we will be fine. I just need to start working on getting cloaks down. Because with cloaks, we'll make some more money, correct? How much would these guys pay for cloaks? I know I've looked like a million times. And beer. Yeah, cloaks and beer. And bird tongues and aspic. I mean, that one is going to give us the most money. And that's the one that we really have to pay attention to. We need nobles for that. Hold up. Where's a spot in Albion that I know that I snagged from Neff that I can do this? -2 smiths, don't give a damn. Okay, Mountain Bull land right here. The first click, in fact. We can have the small bird pop over here. So after this episode, preparing for war, I don't see Zara having much of a military presence over here. She does have this, but I feel like every single one of our holdings, if I just have a villa built on each one, right in the front or right in the middle, doesn't matter, I can deploy the garrison. They should be able to fight her off. Yeah, because those are her only forces up here. Just like 2 auxiliary units and an archer unit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so probably next episode or the one following, we're going to have the war. And we're going to knock her out of here for good. Because our fleet is ready to go. We'll do limited time. We'll just keep attacking the military targets that are right here along the harbor. Start like peppering right at her defenses right over there too. It'll be insane. It's going to be a crazy, crazy good battle. And I'm excited. I'm legitimately excited now. I'm giddy with anticipation because we're building up our forces, and I definitely love this. Next, once we have her islands, we are going to move all of this off and make sure that our population of Imperianopolis can breathe a sigh of relief, I think is probably the best way of putting it. Breathe a sigh of relief from all of this crap right here in the back. And the fact that, you know, we have situations like this happening. We need more gold. Gold is going to be vital. So what was that one gold island? I think it was this one. Yeah, this is going to be our gold island. Devoted to Mercury. That's great. And then his global buff is the one that we get it from, yes? So we need 4,000 at least. 4,000, and we'll be able to do that. And still, for some reason, I don't have 300 tons of violent storage capacity. Don't know, don't care. Was this one shipped? Okay, yep, need to get up to that too.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Sure. I'm only doing that for the specialists at this point. At any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I very much do all the time. There's a massive plague happening in Atlantis right now. I'm going to tactically avoid it. But please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rentians.